An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Eddie Campillo, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Stepping up now, Pedro Gomes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Now at the plate, Ronaldo Dean. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season.
Hey,
just
2 outs. Plays at 1.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, we got 1.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Yeah. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Way out in front. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Digging in, Greg Koch. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped high in the air.
Yeah, you're under it. You got it. You got it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Striding in, Roger Francisco. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Right fielder.
Hey, plays that first. Plays that first.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street. And the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Another try at 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Stepping into the box, Alfonso
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Alvarez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Alvarez.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's
and that one stayed too low, apparently.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
2-0 count and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
A late swing at a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Leroy. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Vernon Garcia.
In now, Vernon Garcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Hey, plays that 1 now. Hey, 2 outs.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full, and Binghamton is out in front, 2-0. At the plate, Nick Ray. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Ray.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And now a pitch on the way. It's a fastball on the inside corner. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box, Adam Crowley.
Adam
He
Crowley.
swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
You take it here. You.
And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Pedro Gomes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Binghamton leads it 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronaldo Dean. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ronaldo Dean.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Hey, we got one.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Greg Cope. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And he got him.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Standing in, Roger Francisco.
Right,
First 2
number
men in
3,
the inning have both gone down
Roger
via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, 2 outs.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now.
No runner. Hold it right there. Hold it.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Striding in once again, Alfonso Alvarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1 on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it.
Guy, get him
I just
yourself
wonder if
right
they're
here.
going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready for another chance? Billy Leroy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Shortstop, Billy Leroy.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Hey, no outs now.
To third. Cedeno has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Vernon Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Vernon Garcia.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Here we go right now, fellas.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead right here.
Into the box now, Nick Ray. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, 2 away now.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Tap down the line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and Binghamton is out in front 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Adam Crowley. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No one out now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
A quick out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Pedro Gomes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Pedro Gomes.
Get ahead. Stay ahead.
First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Left side. Cedeno scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Ronaldo Dean. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Hey, now we've got 2.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. Binghamton leads it 2-0. Ready once again, Greg.
Get in right now.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Greg Coe.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
0-1 pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. He'll try again, 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate, and he's able to foul it off. Nice job.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
The right fielder, number 3, Roger Francisco.
In now, Roger Francisco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Hey, here we go.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Henderson is right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Alfonso Alvarez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. And Binghamton is out in front, 2-0. Now to the plate, Billy Leroy.
Hey, here we go.
Leads
Plays
off
at
their
1
half
now.
of the 8th, and they've been
Hampshire.
unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Nobody here, nobody.
Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 home. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The next 0-2. On the ground up the middle. Henderson takes it in. And a rather easy first out. Now at the plate, Vernon Garcia. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Garcia.
Hey, we got 1 out here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. takes this the other way to right.
You go.
Saul is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Two down here.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Nick Rain.
Ray.
Shot foul over towards the dugout.
Here we
He's
go, guys.
0 for
Let's
2
go.
in the ball game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good
Cut
for
it,
at least
it.
2 bases.
Hold it.
And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
when you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Julio Osuna enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Osuna.
Yeah, they need him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Daffy Yellowhorse earned his 5th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Julio Osuna records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Fisher Cats, 1 run, 4 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.